Ah! Can I talk, please? Red lorry, yellow lorry. I recently learned that the beginning of the year is pretty good. This is kind of on a personal level, but let's get into the details. Hi, you are you, and I like January now. I hate winter. It's cold all the time. I hate having my windows open because it's so cold and everything is just dead. It's an unpleasant time. This circles back to music, just go on this journey with me. My hands and my feet get cold and there's nothing I can really do to warm them up sufficiently. And especially now when it's so much more expensive to warm the home. I'm fucking freezing right now. Fun. I find myself having so much more coffee simply because it's something warm to hold. In fact, I'm gonna go get one right now. Bear with. Shit. Okay, that's better. What was I saying? Right. And because my hands are always cold, I find it much harder to want to play guitar or to get my fingers moving when I'm actually doing it. It's a hard life, I know, but I'll suffer on in silence. But there is something about the beginning of the year that I've really come to appreciate this time around. And that's the lack of new music. I spend my year listening to the newest albums, enough to be able to make my album of the year video. Cough cough, you can watch it here if you haven't, cough cough. And that doesn't leave me with too much free music listening time. It was only really in October of 2022 that I listened to some older albums, and it was so nice and refreshing. I hadn't noticed it, but I had new music fatigue. This is a weird sentence. I listen to so much new music throughout the year, and I think my problem is I have to be kind of critical towards it. Which I am not good at doing. Do you know how nice of a juxtaposition it is? Going from loads of different modern albums, jumping artists and genres, to just listening to all of what one band or artist has to offer till now. It's great. Here are just some of the artists I've been listening to this year so far. Just an FYI, I have listened to some of them all the way through before. It's not like an exclusive, I'm just going through them because it's nice. My point is that it's so refreshing to listen to music that isn't just the newest stuff that's come out. I get weirdly transient with new music since doing my album of the year, and I create this weird boundary where I don't go into any other music for a while. Why do I do this? Fuck knows. I adore music. I really do. It's honestly the one thing keeping me together right now, and I hate the fact that my brain makes completely arbitrary boundaries, which get bigger the further into the year we go. The fact that, for no given reason, I can't let myself listen to a lot of older music, even from around a few years ago, is something that I seriously need to work on. Because I can still enjoy the new music, even if I'm not obsessively listening to it. And here's the thing, I do enjoy the new music. I love listening to these new albums throughout the year. It's so invigorating to me. The fact that I get new music from some of my favourite artists and get to discover some of my new favourite artists or songs is truly a wonderful gift. And I'm so grateful we live in a time where we can so easily find and discover new music from people from all different walks of life. But that's a whole other topic for another day. Despite this, I can't help but feel weirdly melancholic in the new year. I spend the entirety of it listening to the best new music that it has to offer, and suddenly it's all gone. I filmed my album of the year, I upload it, and I just have to wait for the cycle to begin again. I need to let go of those albums for a little bit, just take a step back and have a bit of a break from them. So I go onto Spotify and unsave a lot of the albums from that year, and I'm left feeling weirdly empty. It's as though all I do is prepare for album of the year. I spend my year waiting for the end to arrive, and then it comes and goes in a moment. But the thing I have to remember is there's so much incredible music that I haven't experienced yet, and it's all here at my fingertips. I can go and dive into anyone's back catalogue and take my time and enjoy it. I think this year I'm going to try and make time in my week to listen to music that isn't the newest stuff. Visit genres I don't normally listen to and take my time to really understand them. Because if I want to become a better musician, the only way I can do that is to learn from every piece of music that's come before me. Different techniques and different voices that cry out through the melodies. And that's what I need to do. Listening to this older music is such a delight. It's just like when winter gives way to spring. It's like a whole new breath of fresh, warm air. I never used to like winter very much, but thinking about it, January's pretty good, actually. I'll see you around.